So a lot of you couldn't wait to hear what Misa had to say about Diddy and his homes being raided, the boys being in handcuffs, and she did have a lot to say. Before I read what she wrote, these are the photos she's talking about. If you go to the neighborhood talk, you can see them in video, like play out how they played out that day. So this is what she's addressing: the excessive force, the laser beam, pointing at the head, like all of it. She's saying it was too much. The overzealous and overtly militarized force used against my sons, Justin and Christian, is deplorable. If these were the sons of a non-black celebrity, they would not have been handled with the same aggression. The attempt to humiliate and terrorize these innocent young black men is despicable. Enough is enough. Did Justin need several laser beams from firearms pointed at his chest? Did Christian need a gun pointed at the back of his head while he was handcuffed? How many times have we seen young, unarmed black men not make it out of these types of situations alive? My son's attorney, Jeffrey, is investigating the excessive use of force, which was unnecessary and certainly not required by this search warrant. We will fight for justice utilizing every imaginable resource. I'm not with the propaganda. And for those of you like, she's only Justin's mom, she considers Christian her bonus son, so they're sons to her. I did go to the comments, and right off the bat, folks was doing their job. That gun was not pointed at Christian intentionally. He's literally just holding his weapon, but it's a raid, ma'am. What do you expect? This one said, she's right, it was excessive. You don't need tanks, the military, and helicopters for Diddy. This really was a show of force. What is he really going to do? They could have done this with the local police. How do y'all feel about it?
Hi everyone, this is Live with Loyalty. So I'm just going to get right into it. I'm doing my commentary on this video. So Misa, which is Diddy's baby mama, I also heard before that, like the son that she has with him or supposed to have with him wasn't allegedly his child, his child. But okay, Diddy adopts people's children. Okay, so we get that. Okay, you and son Diddy, your aunt, Diddy and Misa's son together. The feds kind of like brought them out of the house. She kind of had a problem with them having, the Beamer, facing forward towards Justin and Christian and them in this video that she spoke out about. I don't think they should have gotten the beamers on them or the gun pointed at them at all. They are still young men, but you also have to realize in that industry, these kids, they grow up fast, and they learn a lot. And you got to remember also who their dad is. And when the feds come in, they're coming in. They took them out and they sat on the ground and they're doing a search. But for them to have the gun at them, I don't agree with that. But you also have to understand how powerful their daddy was, and when y'all celebrities go through things, you don't know how to handle it because you're so used to doing wrong. You're so used to, doing whatever you want to do till you're not finna see. You don't want to see stuff like this when regular people see stuff like this every day, because even in what she said, you wouldn't have pointed a Beamer at a regular non-celebrity person. That's not true. And I'm so sick of these celebrities thinking that, you're normal in certain people's eyes yourself as a celebrity. Don't, because me personally, we had Beamers pointed at us at one point in our life too. I remember those Beamers. I was scared. And so that's why I understand the reason why she didn't like that. But don't act like you cannot be touched in that way or taught a lesson in that way. Because non-celebrity people and children, they go through that too. And I just get so sick of the celebrities, when your little spoiled butt is something that happens to y'all that really truly happens to regular people. I mean, you're not speaking on that. What happened to when it was other people that had infrared beamers pointing at them? You're not speaking on that. And you know this situation that is happening with Diddy. This is strong. This is very strong. You know, if you were so protective of your children, then why didn't you have them there and protected with you? This is what I don't get about celebrities. And you know that this man is making the wrong moves because you didn't always speak so highly of him either. So this is what I do not understand. They sit up there, and when they on their high horse and up and high and almighty, they ain't got nothing to say. Oh, my children this, so they good this, that. But then, soon as they get in, you know, this ain't even that situation as far as we know right now. Because we don't know if any of them, the kids is a part of it, and they are adults. They just young adults, but they're adults that is getting a face of reality with what's going on compared to their dad. And hopefully they'll learn a lesson from this if they're doing any of these things too. Because from how they dad act and how Diddy act, then you have to understand that did any of it rub off on those kids? You know, because I don't see the other child around and the twins. They have a safe haven. Misa should have made a safe haven for those kids instead of coming out and saying that and talking about non-celebrity children wouldn't get done like that. Baby, we see that. And we also see them get shoot down. So don't sit up there. Don't ever try to compare our life to yours. Don't ever try to compare the people that don't have much to y'all's. Because when y'all are up there high, y'all don't need us. But when you're at your lowest, you need us. No, you're not finna sit up there and say stuff like that. True enough, yeah, that's scary as hell to sit up there and see your sons getting a beamer from a gun in their face. But it's known. It's known to happen. So don't try to use it seems like a lot of them, since they getting caught in these situations, it seems like a lot of them is comparing themselves to what they would do if they were people wouldn't do, the feds wouldn't do, or the police wouldn't do if it was the less fortunate people. Now, how y'all gonna say that now? Thought y'all had all the money in the world. I thought y'all did everything right. But what's always in the dark will come to light. You know what I'm saying? What's always in the dark will come to light. And y'all are upset that what's in the dark comes to light. One thing about it, we have seen these infrared beamers on our children. I'd have seen them on my brother. I'd have seen them, close to my home. I'd have seen them hit people and abuse people, and the person that shot in the air, and they said they shooting at the police. And the police was nowhere around. I just can't stand when they come and they want to act like angels when it's when it's daytime to be judged. When a lot of the regular people go through that stuff already, we could probably tell you what's going to happen before it even happened. Like, I feel bad for the children, because they're younger than me, so I'm going to call them children. I feel bad for the children. They have to go through this and read from what their daddy did or is doing. And I pray to God that they ain't a product of their environment. and not take advantage, not sitting up there taking advantage of the good thing in their environment instead of doing wrong, because they have all what they need. It's some young people that is, and I'm not mad at that they do have it. Kudos to you, because I uplift for them for being able to take care of themselves, being taken care of, but don't go about stuff in the wrong way and then won't, like I was saying about the Slim Thug video, and want us to sit up there and uplift you when you're doing wrong. But one thing about it is, like I said, that happens everywhere with the people that are less fortunate than you guys. So I don't want to ever hear a celebrity sit up there and fix their mouth, talk to them. They want to did it to a non-celebrity child. Lady, don't try to make this stuff seem like y'all so much of a victim. Like, we don't know what those kids do, what they learn from their dad, and it's a lot of people, regular people, they get those infrared beamers pointed at them from a gun because, and they ain't even have to did nothing. And if you say like you're saying, like your children, like I ain't do nothing or anything like that, and they got it pointed at them, just remember, they got the money to get themselves up out of it. And the regular people, a lot of them, they don't have the money. And they don't always walk out of that fucking building, that jailhouse either. And some of them go to the grave. So before you open your mouth and sit up there and say non-celebrity, that's all you think about. Because it's all you thinking about is money first. But you know y'all got that to get them boys out of trouble. But there's parents out here that can't even do that. Their child even laying in the grave. Either laying in the grave, in jail or prison, can't get out for defending themselves up against somebody that's pointing an infrared beamer in their face. What she needs to do, Misa, whatever her name, Diddy's baby mama, she needs to rejoice that her child can leave and be able to get out of there. Not dead. He's still alive, both of them. And I do understand her calling Diddy's other son Christian, like her bonus child or whatever, but you know, I do understand that. So I'm not gonna take that away from her, because you don't know, he probably go to her and, you know, ask her for guidance too. You know, these children they believed in Diddy for so long that they a lot of times, some children know and some children don't know how good their parents is or how bad their parents are. You know, but some know right from wrong. I don't care how old you get. It's still a lot of grown people that don't know right from wrong. Okay? So, I do pray for them for that. But, you know, if they're out here doing anything, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, they need to stop. Because I pray that no charges come up on them, because they already got all this stuff going on that's already embarrassing the kids. Like, you always, this is my thing with celebrities, opposed to people that are just regular people. We would have prepared ourselves for all these allegations that coming out about us. And yeah, y'all could get y'all lawyers and all that, but we would have prepared ourselves like, oh Lord, we already know what's gonna happen next. And you ain't even ever gotta be in that situation before. You just gotta think smart. You just gotta know. Yeah, somebody probably gave him the heads up, but at the same time, baby, you gonna end up getting caught as a celebrity, because the eye is always on you. And that's what you chose in life. Don't try to blame nobody else for it. That's what you chose in life. But like I said, us as regular people have to go through it the most. Who you see on TV getting shot down all the time. I don't see no celebrity children. They doing enough to them behind the scenes in the industry. But regular children, what they either get locked up, to prison, or shot down. I just want these celebrities to stop. Y'all be trying to be so spoiled at the wrong time. It's time to boss up and make sure you know how to get your money up to handle these situations you getting yourself into. Cause ain't nobody fixing you. If you're doing something wrong, they gonna come after you, like, regardless. To be honest, it took a long time for them to even get at Diddy. And regular people would have been gone that same day they did it. Or probably wouldn't even made it home to their family. Wouldn't even made it to the jail cell. So what she need to appreciate is her children are able to walk up out of there. They're able to make sure that things are paid for, that they can handle it for them. So they can miss me with that. That's just my commentary from Live with Loyalty. I'm gonna holler at y'all later.